Mitochondria are often called the powerhouses of the cell because they produce the energy needed for almost every function in the human body. They also have several other vital functions. Healthy mitochondria keep us energized, focused, and resilient. However, many everyday habits and environmental factors can damage these tiny structures, leading to fatigue, faster aging, and a higher risk of chronic disease. Here are some of the most common things that harm mitochondrial health. 1. Poor diets high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats can overwhelm mitochondria and reduce their efficiency. Lack of any of the essential nutrients, especially protein, magnesium, B-complex, and CoQ10, weakens energy production. 2. Toxins and pollution. Exposure to air pollution, pesticides, heavy metals, and smoking damages mitochondria along with the cells they inhabit. This damage leads to mitochondria dysfunction, which leads to a significant increase of oxidative stress and inflammation. Virtually all oxidative stress happens inside the mitochondria, since they are the only things in the body that actually use oxygen. The free radicals created led to damage to the membranes of both the mitochondria and the cell itself. All of this also damages mitochondrial DNA. Over time, this stress reduces the number and effectiveness of mitochondria, i.e., a variety of stressors lead to the dysfunction and death of your mitochondria. 3. Sedentary lifestyle. Lack of physical activity leads to fewer and weaker mitochondria. Regular exercise is essential for stimulating mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new, healthy mitochondria. For example, just 2 weeks of complete inactivity can lead to a loss of 40% of your body's mitochondria. 4. Chronic stress. Persistent stress raises cortisol and increases free radical production. This imbalance disrupts energy metabolism and weakens mitochondrial resilience. 5. Poor sleep. Mitochondria and cells repair themselves during rest. Inadequate or poor quality sleep interferes with cellular repair and accelerates mitochondrial aging. 6. Certain medications. Some drugs, including specific antibiotics, statins, cholesterol-lowering drugs, and chemotherapy agents, can interfere with, damage, and kill mitochondria. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting or stopping medication. Of course, it helps if the healthcare professional has a clue about nutrition and mitochondrial health. Unfortunately, this is very rare. 7. Excessive UV and radiation exposure. High doses of UV light or radiation cause oxidative damage to mitochondrial DNA. While moderate sunlight is very healthy and important, overexposure harms cells. Man-made EMF, electromagnetic fields, are much stronger than the natural EMF produced by the planet's interaction with the sun and the EMF created by our cells. That's right, we are actually electromagnetic beings. Man-made EMF completely overpowers our body's natural EMF, disrupting health at the molecular level. 8. Chronic inflammation conditions like obesity, autoimmune disease, or ongoing infections trigger inflammation. All are associated with mitochondrial dysfunction. In fact, all chronic disease is a result of mitochondrial dysfunction. Dysfunctional mitochondria are the primary source of oxidative stress and inflammation. This creates a constant stress load on mitochondria, impairing their ability to produce energy. 9. Excess alcohol and substance use. Heavy alcohol intake generates toxins that overwhelm mitochondria. Very simply, alcohol is a poison. The more you consume, the greater the damage. Long-term use of alcohol or recreational drugs significantly reduces mitochondrial function. Protecting mitochondria. To keep mitochondria healthy, eat a nutrient-dense diet rich in vegetables, fruits, quality protein, and healthy fats. Exercise regularly, including both aerobic and resistance training. To really activate and stimulate mitochondrial biogenesis, add HIIT 2 to 3 times per week. High-intensity interval training. Prioritize good sleep and stress management. Minimize exposure to toxins, alcohol, and mitochondria-damaging medications whenever possible.